Today we are going to have a discussion briefly about something very, very important, and this is books. I don't know about you, but I personally believe that if this world did not have books, it would be chaotic, it would be utter hell. At worst, it would be non-existent. But because of books, here we are. I'm sure some of us have heard this saying that never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a book by its cover. Which means that you may have a book with a beautiful cover, it looks very beautiful, and with a fancy title. But when you start reading it, you find that its content is rubbish. You find that it is bullshit, as some people may want to call it. On the other hand, you may come across a book with a dull cover and with a color that is not good, and the title is boring. But when you start reading it, you feel you don't want to put it down until you have read the last page. Why? Because its content is rich in wisdom. Its content is exciting, it challenges, and for lack of a better word, it's simply beautiful. So you read and read and read until the cows go home. So how should we approach books so that we do not miss out on what someone called noble maxims or precepts for the years to come? Thankfully, someone provided a very helpful principle to follow when dealing with books. He said this: by all means, judge a book by its cover, but also read it. Which means it's not a sin to judge a book, to say that the title is boring or to say the cover is not so good, but you do something more. Open it and read it so that your judgment is based on an informed point of view. So I have started following this principle, and I can confirm to you that it is beginning to yield fruit. Recently, I came across a book with a 4-word title, which did not sound exciting. And I have the book with me here. The title is Ego is the Enemy. When I read that title, it did not seem to mean anything. And after all, the cover was red, and I don't like red books for political reasons. I also don't like yellow books for political reasons also. But because I'm following this principle of judging the book by its cover, but also reading it, so I decided to pick up this book. Actually, I bought it from the streets of Kampala. So I read the cover page. I also read the back page, and then tried to open it and read the introduction. And when I started reading, I can tell you I did not want to put the book down until I had read the last page. And what I found in this book was mind-blowing. It made me think that if I had landed on this book when I was 15 years, I would be much better than I am today. I do not know how much better I would have become. So I'm going to sample for you one of the passages that I read and almost caused my heart to stop pumping. Here it is. on page 32 of the book. The book is Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. Page 32. It says, appearances are deceiving. You know, we are usually deceived by appearances. Someone appears to be rich, but in reality, they are not rich. Someone appears to be intelligent, but in reality, they are not. Someone appears to be wise, but they are actually foolish. Someone appears to be powerful, but on closer examination, you find that actually they are not what they appear to be. So Ryan Holiday tells us that appearances are deceiving. Then he says, having authority is not the same as being an authority. So what would you want to be? Being an authority or having authority? It's upon you. I would want to be an authority myself. Then he goes on to say, having the right and being right are not the same thing either. You know, we have heard people claim that they have rights. This is my right. It is my right to get this. It is my right to get this. But are you right? That should be the question that all of us should be asking. Yes, you have the right, but are you right? He goes on to say, this actually almost caused me to stop breathing, that being promoted doesn't necessarily mean you are doing good work. And I know there are many of us who complain when they are bypassed for a promotion. We sometimes hate those who are promoted and we are left. But the most important question we should be asking is whether that person who has been promoted is doing a good work or is actually worthy of promotion. And you who is craving, crying for promotion, are you worthy of it? This is a question that we should be asking if we want to leave this world better than we found it. Being promoted doesn't necessarily mean that you are doing good work, and it doesn't mean you are worthy of promotion. The most important thing is to be worthy. But of course, we are excited about titles, about, those things. He doesn't stop there. He goes on to say that impressing people is utterly different from being truly impressive. Impressing people is not the same thing as being truly impressive. And we want to impress. We do things to impress people. We buy expensive cars which we don't afford to impress people. We put on expensive dresses beyond our means to impress people. But are we truly impressive? If we think deeply about these statements, I'm sure we will live truly meaningful lives, and we will leave this world better than we actually found it. See you next time.